Welcome everyone. In part 1, we explored the latest data measured for the universe expansion and how it is leading straight forward to the conclusion that Earth is centrally located in the universe. What is significant about this planet? We hardly recognize it in its own galaxy, not more than a dust particle in a pile of hay. What's special about it? Are we the special ones then? Do we have a significant mission that we don't recognize? Could it be that the whole universe is made for us to perform this mission? Who could have made all this? And why? For some people who believe that this universe has a creator who mastered it into a miraculous piece of harmony and fine-tuning, the above questions may have already an answer. But for others who are not comfortable with the straightforward creator explanation of this universe, need to look for different explanations to align with the confirmed data. Today, we shall explore the two ideas claiming to explain the universe expansion significant data without the Earth being necessarily the center of the universe. The first approach is assuming the universe being so large and vast to be infinite. Hence, every part of it is a center, because infinity has no center. This is correct if the universe is infinite, but in fact, the assumption that the universe is infinite lacks proof, either experimental or even mathematical. In its best, it is a theory waiting to have a kind of legitimate proof or supporting observation. Otherwise, it can't be used as a real interpretation of solid data measured. And after all, why we should take that assumption from the first place, if we see everything around us to be finite? We never encountered any infinite object, even in the black hole. The singularity shown mathematically as infinity is referred to as a failure in our equations beyond the event horizon of a black hole. We know that the singularity doesn't physically exist, and we need new physics equation to understand the inside of the black hole. As long as we don't have a solid proof that the universe is infinite, the measured data of the universe expansion cannot be interpreted based on it. And the question why Earth is having a special place in the universe remains unanswered. The other idea is more complicated. It predicts that the universe has a fourth spatial dimension in addition to its three dimensions x, y, and z that we are familiar with. It assumes also that the universe is a 3D bubble or donut surrounding a 4D space. To bring this bubble concept closer to our imagination, let us simulate it in our 3D space with a balloon filled with air. The surface of the balloon is a 2D bubble surrounding a 3D space. When we inflate the balloon, all galaxies on the balloon surface drift apart. If an observer is at one galaxy, he will see all other galaxies drifting away from him. The same observation will take place if he stands at any other galaxy. It is very hard for our mind to imagine the fourth dimension, as it is very hard for a two-dimensional creature in Flatland novel to deal with a three-dimensional creature. In the illustration shown, we see how a 4D cube is projected into our 3D space. The 4D concept and the math behind it are very interesting subjects. I will leave some links in the description for more information. But has it been proven that we live in a universe with 4 spatial dimensions? Until now, the answer is no. Scientists assume that if there are extra dimensions, some of the energy or forces we know may leak to them, showing missing energy or force than our calculations. They have been looking everywhere, from cosmic scales down to the 10 to the power of minus 18 meter, for any signs of this escape without finding a trace of extra dimensions yet. A larger hadron collider named the Future Circular Collider FCC is planned to start between the year 2040 and 2050. With 100-kilometer length and 100 tera-electron volt compared to the present LHC with 27 kilometer and 14 tera-electron volt. Scientists are looking forward to its output as they may find at smaller distances the extra dimensions. They assume that extra dimensions, if existing at all, to be wrapped around itself in very small scale. This is similar to an electric power line. From a distance, it appears to have one dimension only along its length, but for an ant, it has another much smaller dimension wrapped around it. We are all looking forward to the new findings in this regard. If the fourth dimension is proven to be existing, the related findings still need to be verified whether it will support the bubble or donut model of the universe, or it will take us to a completely different direction. In fact, it could very well confirm that Earth is the center of the universe instead of denying it. Until all that happens, the existing data confirming the central location of Earth within the universe cannot be weaved by speculative ideas lacking any kind of proof. For me, I believe that Earth is special, and we are special too. In fact, I look forward to the future discoveries to bring more evidence about the Earth being a special place in the universe. What's your opinion? Do you believe that we are not significant in the universe? And Earth is a place like any other in the universe? Please share your opinion in the comments. But this is not all. The latest cosmic microwave background scan by Planck satellite, announced in 2018, confirmed another mind-blowing fact in this regard. If you are still interested in these findings, join us in part 3 and let us explore it together. Thanks for watching and see you in part 3.